Thunder and lightning across the south coast. It's our top story tonight at 11. Good evening. Thank you for being with us. I'm Scott Hennessy. We begin with the rain and lightning across our area tonight on the south coast, especially. Taking a look at video our team captured tonight in and around Santa Barbara. Chief Meteorologist Kelsey Gerkins gets us started with the live storm tracker tonight. Kelsey.
Really a rare October storm to see throughout our area. Now, this storm system came from an area of low pressure well to our southeast, and it's still coming our way. You can see all of this activity taking place in Southern California. Now, as we zoom on in to see what's happening locally here at this hour, you can see as I put this into the live mode that we're currently seeing just some very light scattered showers there popping into the Santa Maria area. We can actually zoom on in here using our high resolution technology to see where the rain is falling. You can see right there in South Santa Maria, right there along the 101. We're seeing just a little bit of that rain come on in, and then a little bit there as you make your way right along the coast, right at Point Conception near the Lompoc area. Now, zooming back out, we get a better perspective of some of those mountain storms coming on through Santa Barbara County. You're seeing a brief heavy downpour there in the mountains. We're also seeing that in Ventura County. In fact, check out Ojai, where we do have a thunderstorm currently developing that red, showing a heavy downpour throughout the area, and we're seeing that just in the mountains above Ventura as well. But look at everything that's soon going to be heading into Santa Barbara. This is a lot of thunderstorm activity. We're seeing showers, brief heavy downpours, as well as thunder and lightning. In fact, as I go ahead and put this back into the play mode today, we saw hundreds of lightning strikes throughout the Santa Barbara County area this evening. Now we'll talk more about what's ahead coming up in a couple minutes. But for now, back over to you, Scott.
You're likely to remember where you were during tonight's thunderstorm. News Channel reporter Tracy Lair was in Carpinteria and has some reaction.
Thunder and lightning filled the skies. When this storm moved up the coast, people took notice. The discharge of electricity added to the golden hour as the sun set. As the air expanded, it created those booming sound waves. For instance, here and there, it made night look like day.
This time when people are talking about the weather, they really have something to talk about.
It's crazy. Sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's hot, and right now it's water, so it's crazy all the time.
It was truly exhilarating. I went out here to take pictures of the sunset, looked to my left and got a pre-lightning and thunderstorm, and we don't usually get that out here, so it was really awesome to see.
People weathered the storm to take pictures and videos so they could compare notes. Carpinteria, Santa Barbara, Oxnard, Camarillo are just some of the places people experienced this storm. Many people are hoping the weather brings more badly needed rain. In Carpinteria, I'm News Channel reporter Tracy Lair.
And we were flooded with pictures and videos that you have been sending us tonight. We love to see them. The lightning show around Santa Barbara. A variety of colors and angles captured of these lightning strikes. You can share your pictures with us anytime through our mobile app or website. Look at the purple up in the sky there. That is electric. Make sure you download the First Alert weather app. You can track the storm. You'll be able to check out our live radar, get immediate alerts, and the accurate outlook ahead. It is free to download. And again, we'll have more about the storm coming up in just a few minutes. All right, big news here tonight as well. Winning Powerball numbers bought in Morro Bay. The California Lottery reported that the winning ticket was sold at an Albertsons in Morro Bay. The biggest lottery prize in months grew larger tonight as the Powerball jackpot climbed to an estimated $685 million, making it the 8th largest in U.S. lottery history. Today is the first day Allen Hancock College is requiring students and staff to be fully vaccinated against COVID-19. News Channel reporter Karen Cruz Orduña checks in on how the first day of this new requirement looked on campus.
Changes are happening at Allen Hancock. As of Monday, being fully COVID vaccinated is a requirement.
All students, faculty, and staff either have to be vaccinated to come on campus,
or those who are unvaccinated must show proof of a negative test. Administrators say a few weeks ago, over 70% of students and staff on campus have met the requirement. That number has increased since.
1,500 students submit their proof of vaccination, And on top of that, another 550 or so are actually have their first shot done now.
Virtual town hall meetings were also held for students to ask questions about how the process works. The college says so far, students and staff are getting the hang of the requirement.
If you're vaccinated and you don't want to tell anybody, that's okay, but you still have to come and get tested. So we're providing the testing resources for everyone, but every day, every student coming on campus will be screened.
Cuesta College in San Luis Obispo County is also preparing for the vaccine requirement.
Including next week, we will again be doing open information booths on campus as we continue with our last push around the vaccine.
Everyone at Cuesta College is required to be vaccinated by October 15th. IM News Channel reporter Karen Cruz Orduña.
The Highway 101 widening project has led to the temporary closure of a busy on and off ramp in Carpinteria. And as News Channel reporter Tracy Lair reports, it is impacting businesses, workers, and tourists.
Widening the 101 comes with sounds of construction in Carpinteria and the temporary closure of the Santa Monica Road off and on ramps. For the past 2 weeks, it's put the brakes on some business.
Well, the worst part is the disruption to business and the amount of sales that I'm losing every day. You know, it's down to less than half of what I normally do. The best part is when it's all said and done, we'll have what should be a better intersection, controlling the traffic both in the morning and the evening when it's so heavy that it's a long backup.
Caltrans and Santa Barbara County Association of Governments says parallel projects going on at the same time include putting utilities underground and a new signal, crosswalks, and bike lanes. Business is slow at the 7-Eleven and Chevron too. And workers at nearby hotels are getting used to detours.
I've been getting late to work.
Education First exchange students staying at the Sandyland Reef Inn until they're placed with local host families are hearing it.
Sometimes it's difficult for me to sleep at night.
Crews work overnight and break around 3 p.m. Taxpayers are footing the bill and crews are trying to be responsive. When Risdon complained about the construction dust, crews started watering down the dirt before quitting time.
Caltrans says the ramps should be back open. Caltrans says the ramps should be back open by November 22nd, weather permitting. In Carpinteria, I'm News Channel reporter Tracy Lair.
A car crashed into a building in Santa Maria this afternoon, causing major damage to both the car and the building. It happened near Thornburg and Cypress. Santa Maria fire crews worked to stabilize the structure and the building was red tagged. There were no injuries reported. People throughout Santa Maria received an emergency alert to shelter in place during a police standoff over the weekend. Santa Maria police arrested a suspected shooter early Sunday morning after a 7-hour standoff in the area of Taft Street. So the department decided to issue that emergency alert for the community's safety. Officers say the man then started jumping fences, going from yard to yard.
You're aware of if there's a stand, you don't want to be out there and get caught in the crossfire or your kids or anybody else, you know. But yeah, I think that is good.
It's very dangerous. Oftentimes we receive threats, but for somebody to actually carry a threat out, especially a threat with a firearm, is extremely dangerous, not only for us, but for the public as well.
When you receive an emergency alert on your phone, officers ask that you do not call 911 or the non-emergency line. The makeup of the Santa Barbara City Council could change with the outcome of the November 2nd election. Ballots are heading out to voters now. Topping the list is the mayor's race with 6 candidates. They include incumbent Kathy Murillo, who is challenged by Deborah Schwartz, Randy Rouse, Mark Whitehurst, James Joyce, and Matt Kilrain. The issues include housing, homelessness, the economy, the promenade future, and what to do about all the city staff changes. Some voters are going to wait a while to cast their ballots in this vote-by-mail election. Some are getting it done now. Election boxes are now accepting ballots and will until 8 p.m. on Election Day. Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp are back up tonight after a lengthy outage. The platforms all went out this morning. Users couldn't get onto the Facebook website at all for about an hour. Instagram and WhatsApp were still opening, but users couldn't post anything, send messages, or load new content. It's unclear what caused the outage. Facebook says it worked as quickly as it could to get things back to normal. The outage comes as Facebook is accused of using its algorithms to amplify hate and misinformation on the platform to extend user engagement. A whistleblower at the center of that controversy spoke with 60 Minutes. Frances Haugen admitted she was the person who released tens of thousands of pages of internal Facebook research documents. She claims those documents show how the social media giant amplifies hate and spreads misinformation and political unrest, and that the company knows about it and hides it. Facebook denies it. Still ahead tonight, it's Fire Prevention Week. Local first responders have tips to protect your home and potentially save lives. And it's your chance to help the city of Santa Barbara. The advisory positions now open just ahead.